Hey, what is up everyone, this is Linus, you're watching TechLine HD, and this is a camera review of the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017 edition. Stay tuned. You may have already seen my full review of the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017 edition. A lot of people keep asking me about the camera of this phone, so I decided to make a more detailed review of it and provide you with a lot more camera samples. The main camera on the Galaxy A5 uses a 16-megapixel sensor that has a bright f1.9 aperture. It's great that we have the LED flash, but there are two main shortcomings. There is no optical image stabilization that helps reducing the shakiness in video and helps take better images at night. Also, there is no 4K video recording. The selfie camera also uses a 16-megapixel sensor that has the same bright f1.9 aperture. However, it lacks the autofocus feature. As usual to Samsung phones, you can take the pictures very fast. Also, there are some shooting modes like a Pro mode, where you can play with a lot of settings if you wish so. For example, you can adjust the ISO levels up to 800, adjust the white balance and exposure of the image. You can also adjust some basic settings like resolution and so on. Also, you can apply quite a lot of different filters. One of my favorites is the vignette filter. Other shooting modes include the food mode, night mode, and so on. However, I think you will mostly use the auto mode that does everything for you. A few modes that you may actually use include the HDR mode. It brings quite a few details back to the shadows, but I could not test it properly on the cloudy days we have at the moment. The panorama pictures look okay. They are just about 1800 pixels tall and the level of detail is kind of mediocre. On the other hand, the stitching is pretty good. When it comes to the image quality, the daylight pictures look great. There is a good amount of detail, sharpness, and the colors look nice, and the dynamic range adjustment is usually spot on. The indoor shots where the lighting is far from the best also look pretty good if you manage to hold your phone still to avoid blurriness. The night photos are just mediocre. To be honest, I expected better results as there could be more detail and much less noise. Currently, I'm shooting with the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017 edition. I'm shooting in 1080p resolution, which is the maximum resolution the phone can shoot. It's disappointing that the phone can't shoot in 4K. The 1080p video, however, looks great. There is a lot of detail and sharpness, the continuous autofocus works fine, and the audio recording quality is really good. The main shortcoming is that the footage may look a little bit shaky due to the lack of optical image stabilization. The 16-megapixels front-facing camera sounds impressive and it can take some great selfie pictures. However, it does not have the autofocus feature, meaning that you have to make sure that your face is in focus. Otherwise, you will end up getting soft-looking pictures. So currently I'm shooting with the Samsung Galaxy A5 2017 edition, and this phone has a 16 megapixels front-firing camera. The 1080p selfie video looks great, but again, you have to make sure you stay in focus. So the reason why I'm shooting this video so close to my face is because I wanted to show the lack of autofocus feature. Right now I just moved my hand farther from my face and you can see that it's kind of out of focus, and if I move it closer, my face is in focus again. So I'm not saying that that a lot of phones have the autofocus feature. It's not a deal breaker, but with this phone I got quite a few selfies that were out of focus and the videos were out of focus, and I'm not a huge fan of holding the phone so close to my face. I would prefer holding it like that. So yeah, that's one thing you have to know. I'm leaving you with more camera samples that you can also download using the link down below in the video description. If you liked the video, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next video soon. So this is another video test with the Galaxy A5 2017, and I'm trying to hold the phone really steadily. I'm still holding the phone in my hands, just like if you try to hold the phone if you're in a concert or whatever, if you don't have a tripod. So this is how the footage would look like. I do have pretty shaky hands, but I'm doing my best not to shake them.